Hi, I'm Sky Collier. We're at the 9th Annual Whistler Capital Event Conference. Joining us today is David Posner, Chairman of Aura Health. David, great to have you here.
Excellent. It's a pleasure.
So talk to us about your growth strategy over the next 6 months.
So our growth strategy is this. We're building a grow in Israel, and we're opening a chain of coffee shop dispensaries. So we want to be able to actually have product and show people that proper retail experience and what it is to actually service people properly in the industry. Our game-changing thing was owning German distribution licenses, one of the 10, so we can distribute now in any legal EU country. So what our focus on now is signing supply agreements with a whole variety of Canadian LPs and international licensed producers that have GMP quality product, and we're going to distribute it, throughout Europe. So we really want to build up this base, and we're, it's Israel and Europe, but we have that focus. So, we're going to kind of push through the European market, and we want to be one of the biggest brands in Europe as a pure play.
Key differentiator in the space, what sets Aura Health apart from the rest?
I'd say it's our focus on the European market, but more than that, at Nutritional, we're extractors. So we make oils, we make gummies, we make chocolates, we make pills, so we're going to be focusing on that. And, part of our strategy is, Nutritional High owns about 15% of Aura Health. Mm-hmm. So we have a deal where we have all of the extraction technology and, everything that we kind of learned over the last 4 or 5 years. And look, in the whole industry, you get better and better. And so Aura's at a position where we don't have to make the mistakes that we made previously. And everybody makes mistakes. Yeah. Everybody says, we have and you know what? We have better extractors now, better operational team. We understand the machines and the technology better. So we're going to really focus on extraction and pushing that into the European market. Having our grow in Israel gives us the ability and Israel just passed a law where they're allowing exports. So we can actually, we might sell our marijuana in Israel, but we're probably going to ship all of it to Germany and then disperse it from there to the other European countries. So, and really whatever we're going to get the most money for, that's where we're going to sell it. So
describe your growth strategy over the next 6 months.
So our growth strategy is twofold. We're obviously organically going to build our own grows and have our own side of production, but now we're going to go ahead and sign a whole variety of supply agreements with Canadian LPs or anyone who has GMP certification, and we're going to take their marijuana and distribute for them. So we want to work with everybody, or anybody who has good product. I shouldn't say anybody. You want to have good quality products, so it really strengthens your brand. But anybody who's in that upper tier of quality, we want to work with, and we think this license is very valuable, and the way I see it is, I really believe Aura will be an acquisition target because they almost have to take us out just to get into the market, and with the size of our market cap, and in the past I've been kind of lucky/blessed, but I started Nutritional High, and I was the founder also of Tinley Beverage Company, which is a marijuana drink. I started another company that was a chain of dispensaries called Lineage Grow, and we were bought by Harborside. So Harborside's the biggest California dispensary. Like one store, it's like the Disneyland of marijuana stores, And they bought us, and then we started another company, and it took oil, made it into a water-soluble powder, and you could basically make a marijuana drink, but it could be in a sugar package, so you could mix it with Crystal Light or Red Bull.
Right.
And we were purchased by the owners of American Eagle and Victoria's Secrets, and it's now called GGB, Green Growth Brands. And it's funny, my baby sister is the chairman of it.
Oh, wow.
And she still is. When they did the acquisition, they kept her on. She's really good, and they kept her on. And now we're trying to do a hostile takeover of Afria. So we might actually be number 3. So yeah, so I was really lucky, and I kind of from all these different, seeing the professionalism of a Harborside, I really understand the retail component, the experience you need. And then when you see something like Green Growth Brands, these guys are at a different level. They're the number 1 salespeople of jeans in America, women's lingerie. They own Bed Bath & Beyond. They own, so they understand that experience. And when you see the truly skilled retail people come into the marketplace, you understand what customers are going to want. Yeah. Before they were getting whatever was there at a dispensary, now it's going to be that next level. And you have to do it with the product you make. And, and also having these companies also gives a lot of market intelligence. So it's one thing to say, I'm going to make this product, I think it's really cool. Another thing is to actually hear, 500 people come to the dispensary and say, hey, do you have a marijuana drink, or do you have a a pill, or do you have a mint? And so once you hear this, it really gives you the market intelligence that you need. The only way you can get it is by, having the people on the ground and actually having it. So I think that's what's going to separate us in the European market, is we're going to bring that quality level that they've been doing in California and Colorado and Oregon and Nevada, and we're going to bring that to the European market on the product side, and down the road, which will kind of turn over into the retail side. So
Thanks so much for sharing the story. It's
No
been
problem.
great having you here.
thank you. It's
you.
fun.